method, we need to calculate the area of an ellipse. But how do you calculate the area of an ellipse? Well, we already know the formula for a circle, where a circle of radius r has area pi r squared. So what about an ellipse? If you take a look, an ellipse is just a stretched circle. So why don't we look at other stretched shapes? Firstly, let's look at a rectangle. Now a rectangle is just a stretched square. So how do their areas compare? Take a square with size of length a, then the area is a squared. Now take a rectangle with size of length a and LA. The rectangle's area is LA times a, which is equal to LA squared. So, if we compare these areas, a squared and LA squared, you can see that we are multiplying the area by L. We found a relation between squares and rectangles, but how do we know this holds true for other shapes? Let's repeat this process for triangles to check whether this does in fact hold true. Take a triangle with base of length A and height h. This triangle's area is half the base A times the height h. Now let's stretch this triangle so we have a triangle with base of length A and a height LH. If we compute this triangle's area, it is half the base A times the height LH. Again, you can see that if we compare these areas, we are simply multiplying by L. So now let's return to the circle and the ellipse. From what we have seen, the area of the ellipse should be the area of a circle multiplied by L, therefore pi LR squared. If we expand this out, we get pi times LR times R. Now if we let A equal LR and B equal R, we get the area of an ellipse as pi AB, where A is the distance from the centre to the top and B is the distance from the centre to the side.
Guys, many people may have a question on how big their face is. Today we are going to use a mathematics method to measure your face.
First, in the function of the rectangular coordinate system, we normally have an irregular curve like this. And how to get the area of the A? We need to use the definite integral. So we need to draw some straight line, which is parallel to the y-axis, like this. There can be some small rectangle. So if we want to get the area of the whole area A, we can add the area of the little rectangular up. What you get is a function of image in the area of the interval from 0 to B. So the irregular mask is divided into strips like this. One stream looks like a small rectangle, but it's also difficult to calculate the area. So, in order to get a more computable area, we divided the thin strand into some small pieces, like this. And the final step, we need to put the pieces into a regular graph, like this. So, we get the face area. The face area is roughly obtained by measuring the length and the width of the regular object. That's all.
Hello, this is our teammate.
I'm Moda.
Hi,
two masks to show how we get the area of our face.
Before they start, let's have a guess on how big their face are.
First, tear off the mask and then put it on our face. So let's draw a line along the edge of the face. This is the mask we got. Then let's cut it along the line. Finally, the mask has been cut into many thin strips. So we already put the pieces into a rectangle. We got Yan's length and width. This is Mona's area. According to the area formula of the rectangle, we know the area of the two girls' faces now.
Dun.